So I started running about 4 years ago, a little over 4 years ago with Courtney. And so we entered a 5K there and we ran it, and just seeing Courtney love being pushed in her wheelchair through the zoo at a faster speed up and down the hills was just really a joy. She waved her happy arm the whole time, and I could just tell that the wind blowing in her face and the smile and the arm up meant that she loved running. So it kind of kicked off from there. We started entering lots and lots more 5Ks in our area since that time, 10Ks, and we've gone on to do half marathons and some challenges as well. So, yep.
He began the process of trying to find out more about these Disney runs and getting registered to do that. You've basically found out there was a no mobility aid policy, which includes wheelchairs, walkers, crutches.
Just kind of caught off guard by that because we run all over Northeast Ohio and we've done 5Ks, 10Ks, and I thought, well, this would, Disney would be the best place to do the half marathon and run through Magic Kingdom.
Running means so much to Courtney, and I think one of the coolest things is when people ask, well, so what is she like? What does she like to do? We always say she's a runner, and of course people are kind of confused by that at first, and then we share what her and Dan do together. But I think it is just incredible that here's this girl that, of course, at first glance you see limitations, you see a child who has special needs and physical and cognitive impairments, and yet this girl has ran miles and miles and miles, and has all these medals and things to just show her hard work and her dedication and perseverance. And so
I think just running with her and seeing her wave her happy arm, seeing her smiling, I know she loves the breeze in her face and the sunshine. That just brings me so much joy to see how much she's getting out of it. I contacted Run Disney, and they told me, sure enough, that rule that I did find online was accurate. They have that policy, and I just started to challenge it a little bit. So I found out that Run Disney follows the United States Track and Field Federation guidelines. So I thought, I'm going to look into their website, I'm going to contact them and see what they do for those with special needs and in wheelchairs. Found that they actually had a legitimate form that you could download and print and fill in that was a waiver. So I filled out the waiver, I sent it over to the United States Track and Field Federation, gave it about a month, contacted them, and they actually said they've passed it on to Disney. It was in their hands. And it came to a day in April where I got a phone call from one of the race directors himself, and he said, we've reviewed it, we've looked at it, Courtney meets the age minimum criteria, and we want to invite you to register for the event. So we were ecstatic. I was crying in the car. We were in a parking lot, actually, just pulled into a parking lot, and I couldn't believe the phone call that we got that said we can go down and run in that event.
For me to nominate Dan and Courtney and their story with Fleet Feet, they had the power of running to inspire. And of course, I think Dan and Courtney inspire, and I know they inspire so many people. And so I was able to nominate them. And Courtney was one of the top 5 winners. With that award, she won a grant for our organization, and then she also won some cool Mizuno gear. Check out those shoes. But yeah, I mean, it's just amazing to be able to team up with, Fleet Feet here locally, and then know that, they want amazing stories and people to inspire through running.